Avoiding Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. and anime and manga contributor to Bounding into Comics. And oh, what can I say? You localizers had it coming. But before I get into the story, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking, so me and my adorable little kitty can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be for live reactions or news and analysis like this video, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to the article we're going to be covering up in here. That will be in the description box below as well. So while I was looking for content to cover for Bounding, because I really desperately need to pay my rent so I'm not homeless this month, you know, the month that I'm turning 34 at the end of, oh God, I can't believe I'm getting old. Oh God. I found this story here about a dramatic increase of overseas otaku buying untranslated manga. And I remember that several people have been saying that because of botched localizations, they were saying they were going to buy Japanese manga and, you know, learn how to read Japanese because they were sick of this shit. Well, looks like they stayed true to their word. But I do want to play devil's advocate here, okay? Because you do have like apps like Comic-e, and with what Kodansha is doing with K-Manga, Kodansha's translations are usually pretty good. Granted, I freaking hate Go-Go Loser Ranger. I'm telling you, tweet the hell out of K-Manga and tell them you do not like Go-Go Loser Ranger and demand it to be changed to Ranger Reject. They might listen to you. I am trying. I emailed the Kodansha rep about it. So maybe we'll get something. The titles bug me, but the translations, for the most part, are pretty accurate. And with Shueisha and Manga Plus, the problem with them is they are not doing what Kodansha did, which was cut off Crunchyroll and Azuki and just start over from the ground up. If Shueisha would have done that and cut off Viz and start over from the ground up and just have only Shueisha stuff going on, yeah, I think it would be a different story. But Comic-e has hired fan translation groups and stuff, so that's why I trust them a lot more. Zenplus is okay for the most part. Square Enix, that Manga Up app is terrible. I don't trust them for shit on certain things. Oh, I do not. And their localization names are terrible too. Oh my God, they are. Oh, and then we know with 7 Seas, Zenplus, certain things with Zenplus. But 7 Seas, man. But anyways, let's get to this interview and see what is going on up in here. So what's been the big seller with Zenplus recently? So this is what they're saying here in this interview. We've been seeing a lot of orders for the original untranslated, still in Japanese editions of manga. Every year we've been seeing increases of more than 400% in our Japanese language manga sales. Content restrictions are less strict in the Japanese editions, and our shoppers are finding Japanese language manga increasingly appealing as a result of overly loose or unfaithful English translations that distort the narrative. Are any of you surprised by this? I know I'm not. I'm not surprised by this at all. It's also why a lot of people rely on fan translations a good chunk of the time, because they don't like this shit that's coming out of Viz Media. I am especially looking at you. I am. And I need to report some of these, some of the fuckery that's happening to the editor over at Jump Plus, because he's the one that runs Manga Plus, because this is getting ridiculous, because there's like constantly text missing in the Viz edition, like of Kaiju number 8, and it drives me nuts. It's only in the Manga Plus edition, but anyways, this is why I use Manga Plus and not Viz. Anyways, are the people buying the Japanese language manga able to read them? While many of them are currently studying Japanese and deepening their understanding of the language by comparing an English translated edition of the manga with the original Japanese language publication, their enjoyment comes from being able to understand the true story of the manga as they study Japanese. Very curious about that. For those of you that are doing this, are you guys doing side by side with the English version, or are you like, or do you have like a dictionary, or how are you doing this? I'm curious. And recently, though, but the other thing is, though, and I want to point this out as well, because this is a huge issue, and I did bring this up with the Kodansha rep, is that there's a lot of titles that we want here in the US that are not licensed, and that's another reason why people resort to pirating. A good example of this is like Jujika no Rokunin, and that's why people will buy like the Japanese version of Jujika no Rokunin, because it's not available here in the US. It's not available in English. Kingdom's another example. Kingdom's not in the US, so people are going to buy the Japanese version. Oh, God, Shueisha. I'm going to be on Shueisha. I can't break my NDA agreement with Kodansha on this. But, oh, God, as soon as that NDA is done, oh, shit, I'm going to be going the fuck in on Shueisha. Oh, my God, I can't wait for that. Stay tuned for that video. Recently, though, Japanese language manga Japanese language manga have become. Oh, do it! Damn it! Fucking Sora News. Proofread has become more widely available in digital formats. So why do you think people are going to the trouble of buying the physical books? Because they just want to have the physical volume, just in case it gets reprinted. Especially with, I'll read this in a second. It's hold on. Okay, I'm going to read this and then I'm going to tell you why. Because this is what they say here. Many people see the physical books as part of their home decor, as art. They want to see their favorite series lined up on their bookshelf with the matching spines neatly arranged. That's one of the best things about physical manga, and something you just can't do with digital versions. That's probably part of it, but the other thing is, too, is that you just never know what's going to happen with digital. You don't know. It's better to have a physical copy, because you don't know if like you'll lose, especially with how like reeditions will like censor content, especially here. With all that fuckery, it's just better to have a physical edition. It is. If I could afford physical editions, when I am financially stable, I will be buying physical editions of the Japanese versions. I will. Most of the, there's a way to get around it, though. It's bad. It's illegal. It's sailing the high seas, but there's a way to do it. Which manga series have been the most popular with customers? Well, most of the time, the top 10 in order are Dragon Ball, One Piece, Slam Dunk, Vagabond, Berserk, Tokyo Revengers. I still need to read Yotsuba, Hunter x Hunter, Naruto, and Dandadan. Why is Kingdom not on this list? Is it because there's no English edition? I'm so curious to know why Kingdom is not on this list. There are the fan scans for it. You could compare it to it. That's one, like, Kingdom should be on this list. Yankee juvenile delinquent manga sell well in Japan, but they haven't been received well at all overseas. The fuck you talking about? Tokyo Revengers sells hella well overseas. Action Center manga series usually have the easiest path to become big hits. Oh my god, to becoming big hits outside Japan. Yeah, you know why? Because those are the only fucking titles that get licensed. It's goddamn annoying. We have to fight tooth and freaking nail to get like more varieties of titles licensed. Shit, I'm, oh God, I've been kind of bitching with the Kodansha, well, not bitching. Well, I told the Kodansha rep, it's like, dude, we cut it because, um, oh no, I can't, no, I can't do that. I have to wait till May 10th to do that. But I will say this, I did tell the Kodansha rep, it's like a huge problem is there are hella Kodansha titles that are licensed outside the U.S., like in France or, in French and Spanish that we want here. Can we get them at least in simulpub form or digital form, something? Hopefully this happens. And Shueisha, you need to do more of this too. At least with Shueisha, we are getting like Ron Kamanahashi, Deranged Detective, and Make the Exorcist Fall in Love, and stuff like that. At least we're getting that. Let's see. So what are the advantages? Oh, speaking of, notice that I love that Shueisha hasn't let Viz Media touch Ron. Especially, don't let the motherfuckers touch Ron. What are the advantages to customers to buying things like Japanese language manga from Zenplus specifically? One is that major Japanese companies deal with Zenplus, so our prices are lower than other e-commerce sites. Ooh, okay. I think our customers also appreciate our thorough support system. When a customer places an order with us, the supplier sends the product to our warehouse where we check to make sure the supplier has sent the correct item and perform an inspection to make sure it's in good, undamaged condition. Once that's done, we ship the product to our customer via airmail. The whole process from order to delivery takes about 2 and 6 weeks. Whoa, customs is a bitch though. Holy shit. After that, if there's a problem with the item, the customer can file a complaint within 7 days, and if it is truly defective, a full refund may possibly be issued. Also, this isn't really a secret, but if you register a Zenplus membership, with a Zenplus membership, a coupon that anyone can use is displayed on the Zenplus top page. Motherfucker, whoever wrote this, you need to freaking proofread at the top of the Zenplus page. It's only a 300 yen off coupon, but we have it there as a way of saying thank you to people who spend a lot of time browsing our site. So if that sounds good to you, by all means, well, let's see. Let's take a look at this for the hell of it. I want to see the manga up in here. Where are you, manga? I don't care about that. I want to see the manga. Oh, here it is. Where are you? There we go. Here. Maybe under here? Okay, yeah, be under here. Alright. Okay, I just want to see what things are looking like here, if it's really that affordable. Okay. So oh, you can buy new or used. Interesting. Okay, that's cool. Awesome. I'm down with that. Oh, and it looks, you can buy doujinshi out of here too. So I'm like, wait a minute. There's some BL here. Yeah, there's definitely doujinshi up in here. Yeah, there is definitely doujinshi up in here. The first thing I see when I click the comics page is doujinshi. Is like yaoi doujinshi. Of course, it's the first thing I see on this fucking page. I should not be surprised by that. Oh my god. But I'm very curious what you guys think of this situation. I'm not surprised by this at all, to be honest. Am I surprised that they're doing it from this site in particular? Kind of, because there's other places to go, like Play Asia, or with Right Stuff. Right Stuff is kind of iffy now because of the whole thing with Crunchyroll, but what can I say? You motherfuckers had it coming. You localizers definitely had it coming. And right after this, I'm going to do a story in regards to anime, because, ooh, beach. What can I say? The pirate era is here. It really is. But in terms of physical media, in terms of manga, if you can find like a first editions are for like older series, obviously are going to be harder to find. But like for newer series, if you can get like the first editions of newer series, I strongly recommend it. I do. If you're gonna get a physical release in Japanese, do it, because you never know what's gonna happen with these reprints. You never know. And plus, it's also a collector's item. But anyways, I'm very curious what you guys think of this situation. And what do you guys think, especially like in comparison to, oh, and I do want to mention this too. Do you guys think that if Shueisha was going the Kodansha route and just cut off Viz and went, started from scratch and just, like with Kodansha did with cutting off Crunchyroll and Izuki, and just had their own freaking translators. Hell, maybe even combine it with the Kamiki route and hired, well, they kind of do have translating groups with Medibang and shit, and just hired, just did that instead. Do you think that things would be different? Do you think that Shueisha would be in the situation? Shit, Dark Horse is by the way, Dark Horse is the one that licenses Berserk. So if you got problems with Berserk, Berserk's translations, that's Dark Horse you're dealing with. So I'm very curious what you guys think in regards to that in particular. It's a very, I kind of think that's, Shueisha, you need to do that shit. You really do. I feel like Kodansha's kind of beat. I'm trying not to be biased because I'm actually talking to the Kodansha. I'm trying not to be biased, especially since I'm not even sponsored by Kodansha. It's just, I feel like with what Kodansha is doing, I think it's really smart. I do. And especially with wait till I get to tell you the titles we're getting. Oh my god, I know the titles are slowly being, talked about on, being revealed on Twitter, but damn, the titles we're getting are great. We're getting some good shit up in there. I'm really excited for what K Manga is gonna do. I wish Shueisha would just fucking join the bandwagon. I mean, for fuck's sakes, we're getting Tomodachi Game. I love Tomodachi Game so much. Yes. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think of this whole situation. Do you guys are you guys surprised that, oh, I almost forgot. There's actually brick and mortar stores, at least I know of in California, that you can get Japanese meat, like actual Japanese raws. So like if you go to Japantown, by the way, if you go to Japantown, you can actually get them in person. So you don't have to use Zenplus. I just remember that. But what do you guys think of the situation? Are you guys learning Japanese? If you are, are you guys comparing it to like English versions, or are you guys using a dictionary? What are you guys doing to learn this? I'm so curious, because I think that's like that Japanese is like one of the hardest languages to learn. It's up there with Hebrew, and at least with Hebrew, there's like vowels and shit. So like it's easier. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more manga content. A few ways you could do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.